get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get to brass tacks here.
Randy.
What's going on, beautiful ladies and gentlemen? It is the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 96. And we're coming to you on Friday instead of Saturday to make room for some Father's Day plans that have been going on this weekend. My name is Rick, and I'm your humble host, joined by my beautiful co-host, Adam.
96, opposite of 69.
That's right. Call somebody.
Invert.
And of course, we've got the illustrious,
by the way,
the illustrious Rabbi Red Eye here joining us. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, boys.
How many times are you gonna say joining us? How you doing, West of Waterford Podcast? Good to see you. Oh boy, it's nice and sunny today. Before that's a really nice getup you got going on, Adam. Before you joined us, Robbie and I were actually talking about your big black dick. You're always talking about how dark your cock is.
Brown and gray.
Oh, my dick? Yeah.
It's like cooked sausage.
We were just imagining what it looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very dark. I don't know why.
Adam's at BBC.
Let's talk about your BBC.
It's not black, it's just very dark.
Are you wearing HD Vision wraparounds? Like the old people glasses? What's going on with those things? Dude, you're like slowly turning into me, wearing Hawaiian shirts and wearing hater blockers and shit.
Yeah, dude.
He really is. He's taken my style now that I'm not in Colorado to defend my shit anymore. Got banana shirts, hater blockers.
It's taking your style, it's making your style great again.
Fair enough. We can go with that. How you doing, Kyle? Good to see you, dude. Make your style great again. But yeah, I kind of like, I just wish it wasn't one of those situations where it was YouTube holding us back. Like, I know that even if YouTube wasn't holding us back, you probably wouldn't show your dick anyway, but like, I want to see how dark it is. Cause you've mentioned it a few times and it's getting to the point now where like, I feel like at a certain point when you say it a certain amount of times, you should have to prove it. If not,
I feel like this is a bisexual fantasy you're having.
Well, call it what you want. Call it what you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying that after making a certain claim for a certain amount of time, you should have to prove that shit.
Yeah, I'll find a crayon that's similar color to it.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Get a nice little color swatch out.
Yeah, you know.
A cranberry?
No, crayons. Like you draw with them.
I just think that like even in private, you should have to show me or show Robbie or something like that. Show Robbie, since show Robbie is one of those super straight guys.
What I'm saying. This sounds like what do you?
Well, I trust Robbie. Show Rabbi, dude.
You want me to send you dick pictures?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Rick's.
Everyone's seen mine.
Okay. I've seen Rick's dick probably for the past 8 years, at least once a week for the past 8 years.
Easily. I'd say you're lowballing me, dude.
Probably.
Yeah.
3 times a week, I would say. If we're going accuracy, 3 times a week, because we FaceTime a lot.
Yeah. No, that's probably that could be accurate. I'm with that.
But I trust Rabbi. Like if you showed Robbie your dick, and he reported to me that it was pretty dark, I'd believe him. So I'm not saying.
Why would I make this up? Why? What am I proud?
Because you don't have any identity. You're trying to find something to cling on to as an identity, and I think this BBC, it's this BBC thing. You're wearing
the BBC thing. First of all,
you're always looking like you're on vacation. You got a BBC now.
No, it's not a BBC, and it's not black. It's just a dark shade of brown.
I need to see this. I don't believe this for one fucking second. A dark shade of brown. Oh my God. If you've slept with Adam in the past, please call in. I need to know this. West of Waterford podcast asks if it's stained from excessive anal.
Link.
Rabbi can't take a hint when someone's talking. Yeah, ass. Yeah, West of Waterford podcast says it's stained from excessive anal ?
No, it's stained from just banality, from banal.
Ugh.
Call in if you get that joke.
No one gets that joke.
That's a deep vocabulary joke.
Dude, as soon as I got that joke, I didn't get that joke. Fucking terrible. Your mind was your heart was in the right place. Whatever. I just don't buy. I don't buy this whole big black dick thing that you're trying to push on everybody. Okay,
first of all, no one. You're spicing it big. By the way,
I didn't do that at all. You said that. Adam called me up in the middle of the night and said, "I got a giant black dick." And Robbie was three-way calling. He was like, "I seen it." Everybody gets to see except for me.
I've dabbled in anal sex.
Yeah.
It's not my thing 24/7. So.
Yeah, my girlfriend asked me recently if that was like something I was really into, and it's always such a hard thing to answer because it's not like one of those things that I like immediately in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm really all about banging someone in the ass, but I'd say everyone except for maybe like 2 women I've ever been with in my life, I've had anal sex with all of them. But I think that's because most of my relationships have been long-term relationships, and eventually you just start putting stuff where you think it'll go, like wherever you think you can fit it in. You're trying to do new stuff. You're trying to spice it up, so you throw it in the shitter every once in a while to keep things new. So I think that's what it is, because other than that, I really don't think I'm like a big anal guy. You know?
Big anal guy. It's like a holiday. Maybe you spice it up.
You know, if I'm on the T-zone, then, you know, you got to do as the Romans do.
Yeah.
Did you use lube?
I've never really had to. Like I can either use spit or, you know, because I've also been accused of going A to V too many times, and we've heard stories about, like, you know, what happened to me in the past with that kind of shit.
You haven't been accused of it.
True. Yeah, I guess I've just owned up to it.
You've gotten ill because of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it necessarily ill. Like a yeast infection isn't ill, I would say.
No, it's not cool. You're right, but it is. You got sick.
Okay, I didn't get sick. Everything still worked okay. I could still pee and stuff. I just got a yeast infection. It's very rare to do that with a male. It's very, very rare. But if you go A to V too many times, then, you know, it's gonna get dirty. It's gonna get dirty. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm not a big anal guy. I don't think.
I mean, I'll do it. I'm not into it, but my dick is not dark because of anal.
I'll still lick a butthole though.
Oh, that's a different story.
Yeah, I'll still lick a butthole. That's like in the heat of the moment, dude. There's no, if everything's just, you know, all over the place, it's like, oh, 1 minute there's this in your face, then another minute, you know, all I have to do is just lift my chin up 2 inches, and all of a sudden I'm at a different playground right across town. I'm across town in a different playground. You never know. You gotta get a little. That's just,
raw sexual passion.
Yeah, I used to not be that way. I used to be really like kind of conservative with my sex having until with buttholes in particular. My buddy Ross, I'll never forget these words. He told me sometimes you just got to get some poop in your beard, and I took those words seriously, and I went out into the world and I made a change, and I started becoming a less selfish lover as a result, I would say.
No, I don't agree with that rule.
You don't agree with anything.
Rule. It should be you don't ever get poop in your beard.
You can't help it all the time. I think you're missing the point of the saying.
I'm not missing it.
You're missing it.
But I don't agree with it.
You're over here you're talking about actual poop. If actual poop does happen, then hey, shit happens sometimes, dude. It's not that big of a deal.
Yes, it's the same analogy as you got to get your hands dirty sometimes. I got it.
Yeah, cracking eggs, you know, why did the chicken cross the road, and then, you know, blade of grass swaying in the wind. All that stuff.
Call in if you have a better analogy.
Call in if you like Adam's piss jar.
Yes, it's tasty.
Piss belly Adam over here. Oh yeah,
I get things too much, dude. Not into it.
What?
What are you drinking? Seriously, what are you drinking, Adam?
It's Mountain Dew with ice.
How you doing, mister? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. See you over there on Podbean. If you want to see some of the stuff that we're talking about and some of the videos we'll be watching, you can head over to YouTube. Just search for Brass Tacks Podcast, and you'll see our lovely faces on there and the silly videos that we're getting ready to watch today.
I would say get your vibrators ready if you haven't turned on the video yet. You're about to be blown away. So, go on.
Are they? Because before we get into anything, I was just gonna.
If I'm ready for this.
I was gonna
Brace
say. I mean, I
yourselves.
just wanted to pay a quick homage. As we know, yesterday was 27th anniversary of the famous OJ Simpson Bronco chase, and I figured to commemorate it, I just play some clips and maybe a little bit of video and stuff like that. And I also have the famous glove scene. So let's just take it easy. You know, we'll watch a little bit of OJ footage and kind of just hang out. You know,
I'll get drunk on that.
Yeah, Robbie was only like 52 when this happened.
Don't do this. They love you. Don't do it, OJ. It's going to work itself. Please, man.
Hey, you've been a good guy, too, man. Let
Thanks,
me tell you,
Ed.
I know you're doing your job. You were
I
honest with me
appreciate
right
that.
from the beginning. Just saying you're doing your job.
Listen.
I know you do a good job.
Okay,
It's not really going
There's
that
a lot of
fast. It
people
doesn't
that
look
love
like.
you. Don't throw it all
It's a
away.
slow. Yeah, it's
Don't
not a
throw it
high-speed
all
chase.
away.
I can't take this.
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I can't.
You got your whole family out here.
What?
I can't.
They love you, man. Don't throw this away. Don't
True,
do
OJ
this.
was beloved.
They love you.
Yeah, before this,
Don't
leading up
do
to
it,
this, of
OJ.
course.
Yeah.
It's going to work itself. Please,
He's one of
man.
the greatest running backs ever, man. That's a shame. Like his legacy as a great running back is like completely tarnished.
Well,
because of
Naked
this.
Gun, dude.
He was like,
Naked
I
Gun.
think he was the first ever to rush for 2,000 yards. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
What was his name? Nordberg. Was that his character?
What?
Yes.
Was
yes,
it?
was. Yes.
Damn, Robbie. The
Yeah,
fucking
Robbie's
memory. Kyle, yes. Kyle asks, dude who owns the Mexican restaurant next to Rick's liquor store has a Ford Bronco that looks just like that. Am I right, Rick? Yes, you are. And it's the same, if I'm not mistaken, same year, same model, same everything. And people all the time would walk into the liquor store and ask me, yo, man, is somebody trying to sell that Bronco? Yo, I really want to buy that Bronco. It's like, I get it. It's OJ's Bronco. It is a cool car, but oh my God, it's just like when people would walk in and I'd be like, how you doing today? And they'd be like, oh, living the dream. Fucking get in a car accident, dude. I hate answering the same questions.
What if that was Al Collins that lived next to you? Al Collins. And it was the real Bronco, dude. The guy who was driving the Bronco was Al Collins.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Call it
Wow.
if you know early 90s murder fiction.
West of Waterford podcast says, don't do this, OJ. Too late. Yeah, exactly. Little did that detective know there's some woman laying somewhere with her head missing. Here's the
You know, this is what gave birth to the Kardashians.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. So.
Here's the famous glove scene.
I can't fit it.
Even though I have to put this other pair of gloves on under it, so you know.
Well, you can't fuck up the DNA evidence on there, bud. Oh, those are awful small
If
gloves.
it does not fit,
That casts doubt.
you must acquit.
This is People's 164.
And then Adam in the background dropping the N-word gets the whole thing dismissed.
This makes no sense.
Yeah, I
His
remember.
fingers
We
don't
actually
go through
watched
it
this.
at all.
Thanks for interrupting me. Actually watched this when I was in school. Like we would like watch the fucking updates of it and everything, and then when they were reading the verdict, like every like single classroom and then almost in the entire school was like watching it. This was like when I was 12, I think.
And Robbie's from North Carolina, so you can imagine what those sounds sounded like from the classrooms.
Oh, dude, like everybody, dude, seriously, everybody was like, oh, there's going to be riots, you know, if he's, you know, shit's going to go down. And when they said not guilty, it's like, yeah, it's like, just like, wow.
Were you pumped?
Like, dude, come on, he's a murderer. No, man, he was a murderer.
I don't know. You can't say that. He was
I
acquitted.
mean, yeah,
bud.
he got away with it because there's been plenty of. plenty of rich white men who have gotten away with murder time and time again. So I guess it was just, payback in a way.
He is a rich white man. What are you talking about?
Well, at that point in his life, absolutely, he was tantamount to a rich white man.
Hey, that's the American dream, right?
If somebody tried to
achieved it.
If someone tried to go into a court right now,
rich as fuck and got away with murder.
If someone tried to go into court right now and do what he's doing, like, I feel like no one ever again would ever be able to pull this off. Like, those gloves that he's wearing are obfuscating his ability to wear those gloves correctly.
Yeah.
But he's also kind of playing it up. You can see he's playing it up with the hands and shit.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
And also, look at this officer in the court there. Who the fuck is that guy chasing down and apprehending? Look at his nervous body energy and shit like that.
Very intimidating.
That's a cop who gets beat up a lot.
He doesn't have to.
Why? He's got a gun.
He's got a gun. He can just shoot you.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Running away is resisting. I must shoot you.
How funny would it be if Rabbi got shot by the cops? Making a pill delivery.
All right. Thank you, counsel.
Put down the pills.
You just hear.
He's opening the bottle.
You just hear gunshots and what sounds like thousands of Skittles on concrete.
Yeah, he's got a pill and take him out.
I got Skittles and sweet tea.
Oh, don't make it real. Oh yeah, this is another thing I wanted to talk about. What is the deal with this Zack Snyder Batman going down on Catwoman controversy? Like, why can't there be a child side of hero stories and an adult side of hero stories? Like, haven't we been doing this for years? Why is it just now becoming a problem?
Cause, man, it's, fucking woke shit. No, I don't know.
I don't think that's the case. I think it's merchandising.
We want to keep. Yeah, it's more like, like we want to keep it, not so adult for, like, it's fine to show blood and people getting, like, dying and being killed and shit, but you cannot show this type of stuff. That's just the American fucking culture for some reason. Like, you can have all sorts of, like, gore in movies and stuff, and it would still be rated R, but if you show, like, some fucking bush, then it's going to be NC-17.
Yeah, it's all about being ashamed of our nature. Our human nature is shameful for some reason. I just like...
But you know how much that action figure would sell?
Yes, of course, but that's the main reason. Of course, we all know that at the end of the day, it always comes down to money. My problem is that, look at...
Batman?
Well, they could, but look, my thing is like, Spawn existed, was highly profitable, had one of the most, like, profitable toy lines in comic book history. Some of the most expensive, most detailed toys ever made and shit like that. Still wildly popular to this day. I don't think at this point, like, all of these different fandoms are so deeply ingrained in our psyche and in our culture that no matter what venue you take with them, no matter what direction you steer them in, there's always gonna there's no way to actually destroy them anymore. Like, there's always gonna be a niche group that likes whatever you're doing with them. Like, I don't think this is gonna, like, you can see the comments are, like, all divided on it too. It's like, it seems like half the population is for it, half is against it.
So do only villains eat pussy?
I guess so. I mean, or they eat ass.
Villains are the generous lovers.
Dude, could you imagine Bane eating an asshole?
Heroes don't eat, aren't going to eat pussy. Well, how are they as lovers? All heroes must suck in the bed. They don't eat pussy.
But this is the thing: is like there's adult versions and children versions of all of these stories.
Yeah.
Already, with a lot worse content, in my opinion, like a lot worse than a pussy eating. We all know that Batman and Catwoman fuck. We've all known that for decades.
Man. Can you imagine if Catwoman had a fucking bush and shit?
She does.
Sexy as. Oh, that's
the big fat bush.
Hot, dude. Yeah.
It looks like the dad from American Pie's eyebrows. Oh, West of Waterford podcast. I didn't mean to run over that. I didn't want to forget this line. He said that guard that prison guard or the court policeman was shaking because he was meeting his hero. And Kyle says, I don't know, man. If I was a father, I wouldn't want to explain to my kids sexual acts when they're only 5 years old or some shit. But yeah, violence isn't any better. It's a double-edged sword. Well, that's the thing. You control what they see and what they don't see. And if they end up seeing it, then, I mean, that's on you as the parent. You're still on the hook for what they see and what they don't see. It's not like you're helpless in what your child consumes. I understand you can't be there for every little moment and every little thing, but I'm pretty sure it's not too hard to steer a small child clear of a bat going down on a Catwoman.
Look, this is not society's problem to take care of your fucking kids.
No.
You be a parent. I want to have my fun. And eating Catwoman's pussy. Tell your kid not to fucking watch it or say, yeah, that's sex. That's what two fucking people do.
Yeah.
They eat pussy.
This is what your uncle did to you. That's how Adam had to learn about sex.
No, but like,
I was just sorry. I was just saying, like, every Batman fan, regardless of what their sexual orientation is, wants to eat Catwoman's pussy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Poison Ivy too, and Harley Quinn.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
In theory, they just seem like they would be the craziest people.
Harley Quinn, or her pussy might be like sweaty or something. Catwoman, I'm all set with Catwoman.
I feel like Harley Quinn probably has like a fat puss, just like a fat kind of meaty puss, because she's just always letting Joker do crazy shit into it.
Yeah,
maybe.
I can get down with a meaty pussy.
Fucking mallets and shit going into it.
I think Poison Ivy's pussy would be itchy.
Why?
Right? Poison Ivy, itchy.
Yeah, I condescendingly. We know.
Sometimes there is such thing as two on the nose. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I've been a Batman fan since I was a child, and like this doesn't bother me whatsoever. Like I don't understand why this is such a fucking problem. Like people are just going out of their way to find things to be upset about these days, and it's like everyone's got to be the gatekeeper of their own childhood and shit like that. Like this isn't the Batman I remember. Go fuck yourself. I'm sure there's plenty of things that you do now that you didn't do when you were a child.
Dude, you know what they should do too? Not just eating pussy and stuff. They should have Batman taking a shit.
Yeah, just being human.
Shit. You know, yeah. Oh, I ate some bad burritos. Like, I got to take a shit. Like, okay, yeah, he shits. See, he's like a human.
Yeah. Only he doesn't wipe.
I can't believe I didn't bring this up.
What?
Because we were talking about it earlier. We were talking about dongs earlier. You can find Batman's dick. You can find Bruce Wayne's dick when he's taking off his bat suit in the Batcave. It shows his fucking dong.
Movie or comic book?
Find that. Comic book.
Hold on, let me check this out real quick. Bruce Wayne's dick. Dude, my Google history.
I've never been into comic books. So.
Oh, here we go. Here's Adam. He's got to let us know how masculine he is while we're waiting to see this picture of Bruce Wayne's dick.
Stupid, dude.
I'm not seeing. Oh, I see. You kind of see like a small. There's a small outline of it.
It's dark, sort of like a silhouette.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pop this over. This is it for those of you at home. It's so you can kind of see it. He's not swinging hammer, but he's not lazy either. It's like he just peeled off the bat suit. It looks about 4.5 on the soft. That's respectable, and it's kind of vascular. He's a vascular man.
Yes. Yeah. Well, of course he's healthy. I'm sure he's a very worked out, healthy dude. He's doing flips.
Oh, there's a original versus a censored version. I guess the internet freaked out about this too. Can't see it. You can't see Batman's cock. What if his dick had bat wings on it? Please like the stream if you think Batman's dick should have wings on it.
That's just a scrotum. I think it's a scrotum.
I just don't understand why, like, it's 2021 and we're still supposed to be ashamed of how we look. But every bitch that starts a fucking OnlyFans, it's like, oh, she's so empowered. But God forbid a man in a bat suit goes down on a bitch.
I mean,
can't show cock
some people
either.
should be ashamed of how they look.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm just saying in this particular instance.
No, I hear what you're saying. But
Batman's a fucking tone, like, superhero, like, very aesthetically what you would imagine a woman would want to see walking towards her in a dark cave like that. Just a big vascular strong man with a hammer swinging back and forth.
What's a woman doing in this dark cave?
I meant me in a wig.
Oh, look, there's an eggplant.
I see that. Yeah. Wow.
What? That doesn't even make any sense.
That rules. Fucking comic book stuff though. People will find anything to get upset about.
Oh, comic books stink, dude.
They don't stink. You stink. You just can't have fun with anything. Adam's still out here trying to convince himself that he still feels happiness and other human emotions.
Oh. Well, obviously I'm not, because I'm saying comic books stink, dude.
You stink.
It's just like comic book movies. Like, oh, fly it around.
Dude, it's
Cool.
because not everything is the Green Mile. Adam doesn't see movies as genres. He sees them as like you can't, like as a consumer, you don't go into it like I didn't go into the Avengers with this fucking like, oh, it's the next Goodfellas or something like that mentality. It's like, oh, I used to enjoy this shit when I was a kid. I'm gonna watch it right now and take it for what it is, and great, it's cool, it's fun. It's like Star Wars and shit like that. I'm not out here living and breathing it and shit like that and getting upset whenever they fuck it up. I get a little upset, but not like these people on here. Like, I'm not filing petitions and shit like that, trying to have things changed.
Yeah, I mean, I get genres. I'm not into those, but
There we go.
micros
There we
probably.
go.
Like,
I knew it.
I'm just saying.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Kyle agrees with Adam. He says, honestly, I stopped liking superhero shit after I turned into a teenager. I'm with Adam. They just don't do anything for me anymore.
Nah.
Yeah, I feel you, dude. It's understandable. I mean, you're not gonna love the same shit all the time. Like, I'm one of those weird people that, like, I still enjoy nearly everything I enjoyed as a child. Like, I still play video games, I still watch anime, still enjoy superhero movies and shit like that. Not like as a diehard, like, oh, this is who I am, but it's like one of those small things that, like, is a nice little reprieve from the realization that I'm in my 30s and the world sucks and there's just all this shit piling up on my plate. That it's nice to, like, same thing with Call of Duty. Whenever I get on Call of Duty with you idiots and we're running around and we're saying horrible things and just shooting our guns at fake people online, I don't know. It's like a nice little reprieve from the everyday bullshit that is life.
Look, I get it. I'm just saying I'm not into it.
You're not into anything. You're not into life.
That might be accurate. I'm not into anything. I probably can't really name something I'm really into.
Yeah, dude. That's
Yeah.
I know you can't.
Yeah.
But that's an even bigger
Okay.
problem. That's something you need to talk to somebody about. That's not something we're going to be able to solve on the show.
It doesn't bug me. I just do.
I do think he is into banana shirts.
Look, let's not make a joke about this. He said something very important. He said that he's not really too worried about it and stuff like that. It's not about you. It's about how you affect other people around you. All right? Now, Robbie has complained to me about you several times. Robbie is hanging on by a thread, dude. He called me last night at 4 a.m. with a gun in his mouth. I could barely understand what he was saying. He was like, Adam doesn't respect me as a man. Go.
It's true.
Adam.
I mean, it hurts. It hurts when you say things like this. I mean, without comic books, I would not be here today talking to you.
Yeah.
I would not have gotten into art. I would not have appreciated the human form and all of its, complexities, and, I would have learned how to read because I was seeing pictures and words together at the same time, and it was moving my eye next to the next panel and to the next. It was like opening my brain into this unbelievable potential.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm a drunk and alcoholic because Adam. It's Adam.
Okay.
Adam drives me to drink.
It sounds like Adam's your muse. It didn't sound like you were suffering too hard.
That too. It's complicated, all right? I love him. I hate him. I want to.
Do you know how much easier my life?
Kill him.
You know how much easier my life would be if I woke up to find out, like, if intern Logan called me and was like, "Yo, Adam and Rabbi killed themselves in some weird gay suicide thing."
They both wore black Nike shoes.
I'd go back to bed for like an extra 2 hours. Yeah, exactly. You guys had purple
You make a
veils
comic
over
book series out
yourselves.
of it.
They went to join everybody in Heaven's Gate. Oh, before we get into the news, check this out. Some badasses over here dropped. This was a tweet that I saw. Picked up 40 strategically scattered brass tacks from this cycling bottleneck alongside the A4 and Hammersmith after a warning from another local cycling parent. Somebody,
goddamn fan, dude.
I think, yeah, that's what it is.
It's a fan of us. Like, look, don't do that. I get it. We appreciate.
I mean, don't
the attention.
Don't do that.
Just don't do it. You know.
Yeah, don't do that. Me. Don't. Are you winking?
No.
I hate cyclists. I just thought it was really awesome that somebody took brass tacks and fucking sprinkled them on a cycling path.
Oh, that would make me so happy if that was the truth.
It fucking rocks. And that happened just a few days ago.
Yeah. If you ride a bicycle, stop.
Wait, what? You cut out?
No, I did not.
Yes,
Don't
you
ride
did.
a bicycle.
This idiot, he's so paranoid he doesn't even realize. Like I'm not gonna sit here. I can't play that game with you when we're doing this on Discord, dude. Discord drops audio sometimes.
Oh.
You're so paranoid. Like that's the problem. That's another problem with this show, I think, is like our dynamic. We're just always looking to attack one another. Let's just take it easy today. How about that? We'll take it easy today. Ain't nobody getting came after on or come on, whatever it is.
Okay.
Well,
his audio just dropped again. Are you doing that on purpose? What'd you say, Robbie?
Said I'm
We're getting into bad news.
Good God. Well,
Suck
I've got
my
some good
bowels.
news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit.
All right. Sorry about that there, Rob. Got the Shake Shack manager sues NYPD, New York City, over false claims his store poisoned officers. Now, Shake Shack, for some reason, this one particular one, they can't stop staying out of the news, like for a number of different things. But this one I've seen like over the past week or so, like apparently, I guess I'll just read the article. Last June, the manager of a Shake Shack was accused of poisoning 3 New York City Police Department officers after they complained they were not feeling well after drinking milkshakes from his store. However, an NYPD investigation found that there was no criminality done by any Shake Shack employees. Now the manager at the time, Marcus Gilliam, is suing members of the NYPD, the city of New York, as well as the unions that represent police and detectives, according to NBC News. In the lawsuit filed Monday, Gilliam claims that on June 15th, 2020, this incident damaged his reputation and he suffered emotional and psychological damages. Gilliam is seeking damages for alleged defamation and deprivation. The 3 officers had visited the Lower Manhattan Shake Shack to pick up strawberry, vanilla, and cherry shakes. Cherry shakes? That's weird. The suit claims that officers ordered their shakes via the mobile application and the drinks were waiting for them before they arrived. Some people are just lactose intolerant, and like milk makes me shit. I can drink it and I can handle it and stuff, but like if I go in on it, like if I have like a big ass milkshake or something, I'm gonna be pooping.
Yeah, but here's the real problem. He should sue them.
Yeah, definitely, especially this day and age.
But here's the 180 is, unfortunately, when he sues them, who pays that suit?
Well, people
for
the
these
citizens,
the taxpayers pay this shit.
Right.
And these guys fuck up all the time. They kill people when they shouldn't. They go and they break into houses when they shouldn't, and they get sued and everything. And then we end up paying for it. But they don't act like we pay them. They don't act like they work for us.
Right.
So that's the biggest fucking problem.
Well, they'll tell you they don't to your face.
Of course.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, so this is like a The reason I wanted to bring this article to light was because I think it was this same. Is there only this one Shake Shack, or are there like a ton of these?
Shake Shacks are all over the place.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a whole corporate thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I couldn't remember if if it was a corporate thing or if it was just this one that did the Pride Shakes. The ones,
right? Yeah, I don't know if it's. Yeah, you're right. That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure if it's.
Adam, did you see the Pride Shake video?
Corporate, or if it's like a regional. Yeah.
What video?
Did you see the Pride Shake video?
I don't think so.
The one that Robbie sent us, dude. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. I have it right here. I had it just in case.
And you're like,
that's right.
He sent you two easily, like just click
tip.
and they play versions of this video, and you still didn't fucking click the links, dude.
Yeah.
Garbage.
That's true.
Garbage.
That is true. Yep.
All right, so here, I'll just play it for you in case anyone at home hasn't seen it either or heard it. They have a new Pride Shake at Shake Shack here.
When I was growing up, my father was always trying to out me. Well, here I am, free, proud, and gay as can be.
My father suddenly died while I was in college,
So
and I
close to
wasn't
Father's Day.
sure about my future. But here I am today, 78, proud, and still chugging along.
Growing up, I was...
What do you think he's chugging? Yeah, oh, you sack of shit. You sack of shit. I should have known. I said, what do you think he's chugging?
I was terrified to come out to my mom, but I finally worked up the courage to do it, and she encouraged me to be myself. Well, here I am.
This is me at 20, 1 year before attending my first Pride. I was uncertain of who I was.
Looks like
now, 55 Prides later, I know exactly who I am.
The old gays are unshakable.
The Pride Shake is now available at all U.S. Shake Shacks.
Wow.
This has got to be fucking fake as fuck, dude.
It's real as shit, dude. Look at the. I mean, why with those stashes and stuff? Like, you know what you're doing. You know what you're insinuating. I get it. Loud and proud, man. Like, all about it. Right on. Shake Shack needs to know better than this bullshit, though. You can't have these old gay men out here with these milk mustaches talking about chugging and stuff like that. That's the chugging guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the ship has sailed. Like,
What do you mean?
The whole gay thing. Okay. It's been cool to be gay for like 15 to 20 years at this point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You don't need to have a commercial about being gay. I see a gay. Like, what does it matter anymore?
Bite Size says this is Rick when he gets older. That's me now, dude.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Older.
You better catch up, bud.
What if you hopped into that commercial? You held up something.
I just have a pair of old fucking balls in my mouth.
You know what he's doing for Father's Day.
Just a limp, wrinkly dick hanging off of my chin. Fuck y'all.
Lemon party.
A portion of the proceeds to the Trevor Project.
What's the Trevor Project?
Oh,
they said
Trevor Noah.
They said they're giving a portion of the proceeds to the Trevor Noah Project.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, let me get the deets on that. What do we have next? Oh yeah, young Chucky Schumer, dude, fucking up during an interview.
Oh, I can tell you what the Trevor Project is.
What it is, dude.
A national 24-hour toll-free confidential suicide hotline for LGBTQ plus Z whatever.
How are they getting their own hotline? Isn't everyone trying to kill themselves? You know how many times I've thought about that? I've just been like, oh, you know, man, I could just not get up for work tomorrow and do the right thing.
Yeah. And what's a hotline gonna do?
Because they'll call you up.
Make you hot.
They'll call you up. Oh, speaking of hotlines, fucking John Lemon sent me an oldie but a goodie. Do you guys remember the Gangster Party line? Let me hold on.
It's fuzzy to me.
All right, let me kind of switch gears real quick because I want to. While it's fresh in my mind, I want to bring it up. We'll talk about Chuck Schumer in a second. It's the only reason I'm bringing this up is because John Lemon sent me one, and then I found a second one. I didn't know they made a follow-up video to this, but this video is called the Gangster Party Line, and it's a fictional phone line that you call up when you want to beef with somebody.
What's up, nigga? You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Love the music.
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
You want to sell that shit? Call these motherfuckers ASAP.
Yeah, I said some shit. What? Man, fuck you and your bone spurs.
The hardest niggas is standing by, ready to pick up that phone. Buff niggas, dark niggas, Asian niggas, white niggas.
Suck my dick, bitch. Fuck you.
1213-373-4253.
Just dial, nigga. I'll fuck you up.
Deaf niggas. Classic niggas. Racist niggas. Mystery niggas. Psycho niggas. Dog niggas. Jewish niggas.
I got some motherfucking nerds calling me out Shabbat on some little bullshit ass nigga. Better calm that shit down and come around here and show me some fucking respect before me and my Jewish niggas come up here and beat your ass, nigga. Off top.
Niggas talking shit. Call now.
$4.99 per minute.
Yeah, that's the gangster chat line.
$4.99 per minute.
So this is they made a follow-up video a couple years later, and it's literally just the same thing except for a different infomercial or different infomercial.
Fuck you, nigga. You think you hard? You want to talk shit? Pick up the phone, bitch. This the real shit right here.
His eyes look so angry.
Up, nitwit. You talking shit upon my shit, homeboy? You just a little punk ass, bitch. Fuck that.
Thousands of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit up on that ass right now. Big niggas. Thick niggas.
I should have Billy the Fridge.
Curvaceous niggas. Affectionate niggas.
Mwah, nigga. You want that true nigga shit? Just call the line off top.
1213-373-4253. Only $4.99 a minute. These niggas is dead.
Sneakers.
You call me fucker? Man, shut the fuck up, you tropical snake.
What?
80s niggas. 90s niggas. Sleepy ass niggas. Broke niggas.
Oh,
Baroque
of course.
niggas. Parmesan
Baroque.
niggas. Mystery niggas, reveal niggas. Fake niggas. Famous niggas.
I'm alive, fool.
You know what I just realized? I've been playing this video and not showing you guys at home. I forgot to pop it over.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
God.
I'm so sorry.
There was Baroque.
Sansa niggas.
Yeah, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up.
And once again, Jewish niggas.
What's up, nigga? Did I tell you last time you come around here, I'm gonna fuck you up? Now I'm finna get my Jewish niggas. We gonna stab you in the neck with my bristle knife. We gonna fuck you up, take your money.
Notice he has teeth this time. And he said he's going to stab somebody with a bristle knife.
I feel like those are dentures.
Well, obviously, he didn't just sprout brand new adult teeth. You fucking
you know how
asshole.
old he is. He could have. He could be.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You lose your baby teeth or whatever. I don't know.
Or it's a phenomenon.
I just can't believe I played
some
this
kind of
shit
medical
without.
phenomenon.
I can't believe I played this shit without fucking
you
playing
fucked
the
up.
video on the show.
You fucked up.
That's my bad, y'all.
You fucked up.
Take your bitches. Shit,
N-word.
better back
Fuck
the
you,
fuck
Rabbi.
up before you get smacked the fuck up off top, nigga. Oh, shit. Let niggas know.
Right.
Jewish, nigga. Shh. Shabbat shalom, my nigga. Off top.
Dial that ass whip and let that nigga ride. Call now.
$4.99 per minute.
I guess I can It's just, dude, I miss that type of shit. I miss like that type of shit on the internet used to like. I lived for that type of like content growing up, like Chappelle show style stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I guess I can just let this video ride in the background since I didn't show it to everybody at home. But yeah, I was glad John Lemon showed me that. He shows me some ones that I forget about sometimes.
Oh, when you bring up John Lemon, Robbie and I were talking. What was it, yesterday, Robbie?
What?
We're talking. I meant to like bring up Jack Lemon.
Oh, and you said Lemon Party?
Yeah.
I know.
Dog.
John Lemon.
The actor Jack Lemmon, but he said John Lemon. We were talking about the movie Glengarry Gross or whatever. Or
why? Why would you be having that conversation?
Yeah, because we were talking about Alec Baldwin. We're like talking about like
why
brothers.
Why?
We're talking about how
We got
like
into the
he's like really the
Baldwins.
only. Because I don't know, just rabbit holes, man.
Yeah. We got into the
holes.
Baldwins deep,
Assholes
dude.
and shit.
Yeah, like all kinds of Baldwin
Yeah,
talk. It was kind of like a 6 degrees of Kevin
Steven.
Bacon is how we got there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still, just very odd.
And we
Wait, wasn't I
brought
there?
up,
I think I was part of that conversation.
No, you weren't.
I thought I was pulling my silent shit.
No, it was,
No.
I can never tell
Or
anymore.
It was before you were there. That guy's on the toilet. Okay. Never...
Yeah, he's the Parmesan N-word. You can't say it. Oh yeah, they did the famous.
I could say Parmesan.
Oh, you can say that part. You can't say the other part.
okay.
You gotta be careful on this program. This is a family program. Hello, British Beauty. How you doing today? Thank you for joining us. If anyone on Podbean wants to see the shit that we're watching, just head over to YouTube, type in Brass Tacks Podcast, and enjoy. If not,
it's worth it.
Who gives a shit? Either way, we're gonna keep chugging along. Let's get back to Chuck Schumer. So Homeboy said retard in an interview. And it says here, Senate Majority Leader, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
Go into it. No,
I was trying to just go into it, but no, we gotta.
You said.
Yeah, I was trying to just make it funnier by just going right into it, but we had to point out the joke. It's always really funny when you explain the joke in mid-joke. It's how you know you got a talented team of guys with you. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer apologized on Monday for using an outmoded word. Outmoded.
Outmoded.
Yeah.
Who the fuck says outmoded?
I don't
Plenty
know.
of people still say retard.
I say it.
Nobody says outmoded.
I don't think I've ever said retard.
What about
I'm
inmoded?
very rarely referring to retards when I say retard too. It's usually I'm just talking about a person in general. Not that retards aren't people. Don't get me wrong. Like Adam's a retard. I'm a retard. We're clearly fucking stupid. I mean, it's you don't have to hang around long to realize that the word retard fits in a bunch of different areas. Just like the Saget word. You know, that word is applicable all over the place. I've never used it to disparage homosexuals or anything like that. I've only used that word on people who are just horrible people. People who rev motorcycles in traffic, people who yell out absurdities and start fights in public places. Like, you know, that's a Saget.
Do you think people, gay people are horrible people then?
Of course not.
If you're using that word?
No, but the evolution of that word. Oh, do you mean that a pile of sticks is like that word has evolved over the times to mean different things at different generations?
It's true. It's very true.
So it obviously means people have changed that word over time.
Yeah,
so
that's
we're just trying to take that word back.
That's
Let's
what
take
bothers
those words
me.
back.
Why can't we take those words and
smoke
put them like? Why can't we turn those words on the very people that created them? Why can't we take these words and just throw them at these hateful idiots? It confuses the shit out of them. I know. I've done it myself. I've done it many times. I've called drunk white redneck guys the N-word and stuff like that, and it boggles their minds. It's like it gets their wires crossed. They don't know what to do. If you called and it's usually the same type of guy. The same people that use those words out of hate generally look the same. They act the same. Like it's a very specific typecast that you're dealing with. If we took all these hateful words that are fun to say and directed it at them, I think we could really start the healing process. That's just me.
I'm not.
What, Adam?
No, I mean, I don't really care. Just say the word if you want to say the words.
Adam's a racist. The West of Waterford podcast says, who says outmoded? Retards. So, all right. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer apologized on Monday for using an outmoded word to refer to developmentally disabled children during a recent podcast appearance. Appearing on the One NYCHA podcast, Schumer used the word retarded in making a point about the challenge of overcoming community resistance to housing initiatives meant to serve vulnerable populations. There's a picture of Chuck Schumer right there looking crunchy. And he says, when I was first an assemblyman, they wanted to build a congregate living place for retarded children. The whole neighborhood was against it, Schumer said, referring to the time he spent representing parts of Brooklyn in the New York legislature from 1975 to 1980. And Daddy has a video of said appearance on this podcast, which I need to go back and look at this podcast further too, because if they suck balls, they might be good candidates for Podtober. So here is Schumer's podcast appearance here, where he says retards or retarded.
What's this podcast?
The here, I'll go back and I said it earlier. I'll go back and tell you later.
Sorry.
The NY.
Retardist.
It's the retarded podcast. Oh, it's down there on the bottom right. The name of the podcast is One NYCHA. It's very odd name for a show.
Is that the N word?
Oh my God.
Actually will house the homeless population that is actually living on our streets. We see them every day.
Yes.
We're about to house them, and they're against it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I have found that my whole career. They wanted to build when I first was assemblyman.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to build a congregate living place for retarded children.
I
No neighbor was
know.
against it. These are harmless kids. They just needed some help. We got it done.
Yeah, so that was that exchange.
Here's the thing.
Oh wow, retarded.
You should be going after Chuck Schumer for actually the real bullshit he does. He said retard, who cares? He's a piece
no one
of
gives
shit.
a shit about that.
And he's related to Amy Schumer,
Who is
the
also a
most
piece of shit.
Yeah, not funny. And stinks.
Yeah.
But this is the distraction.
That's
let's not
retarded.
talk about exactly. Let's talk about the real shit Chuck Schumer does. Like, come on.
Oh, speaking of retarded people, it's now illegal to pay disabled people in Hawaii less than minimum wage. Who'd have thunk there was some archaic shit like
it's
that
now
still going
legal.
on?
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying here. So
That's still legal here.
I don't doubt it.
Sorry.
I don't doubt it. In South Carolina, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
You can get tax breaks for hiring
sling blades. Let's just call them sling blades. But anyway, this is so Honolulu, an outdated law that allowed Hawaii employers to pay people with disabilities less than minimum wage was wiped off the books on Wednesday. The change was hailed as momentous for the 26,000 people in the island who have a disability. That's not a whole lot of disabilities. People with disabilities would be guaranteed to earn the minimum wage, and it would restore equity, dignity, and respect into our state's wage laws, said Governor David Ige, whatever that is, in doing away with the old law.
Well, it might be sad to have something to do with the fact that they get some kind of government assistance on top of getting paid.
Absolutely.
So, well, if you're a retard, let us know how much you get paid.
Yeah, they're dialing the numbers
They won't
frantically
know.
on their big play phones at home, just lighting up.
Yeah, those good phones, those plastic phones.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah, they were announcing everybody's getting more money, but they couldn't. No one gave a shit because they were all gathered around the paint chip bowl and fucking sucking each other's fingers and car keys and shit.
What was that show on TV in the 90s with the Corky, with the Down syndrome guy?
Life goes on. Life goes on.
What?
Yeah.
There was a character named Corky.
Song. Yeah, and yeah, it was son. He was retarded. His name was Corky, and he was in love with another retarded girl named Amanda. It was like Amanda.
Oh no.
Yeah, and yeah.
How was it,
You
Robbie?
remember that
Say
shit?
that again.
It was on. I think it was on ABC.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and breeze
ABC,
right through there. Adam's losing his shit. Do you want to do that voice again?
Show. They had Amanda.
Aww.
I think you lightened up on the voice that
Yeah,
time.
Go ahead.
You went a little easy on the voice
I
there.
was laughing.
West of Waterford podcast has a Tartosaurus Rex. Oh boy, always raising the bar.
It was a good show, man. It
But
really
yeah,
was a good show.
that's
watch it, Rick.
Well, another like just an interesting thing in general is like just going online and finding these laws like that you would think would have zero place in society. Like certain things still stand. Like I think South Carolina, again, being the trailblazers that we are here in this state, don't we still have the whole thing where we can beat wives at the courthouse?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think North Carolina has that as well. It's like I think a lot of states have that actually. I think like in Massachusetts as well. It's like you have to wear. It's the rule of thumb,
Right,
rule,
with the
where it's
rod
like
and
you
whatnot.
can have a stick that's like thicker than your thumb.
Yeah.
To beat your wife in the plaza in the town hall at a certain time.
Well, that's when you have to start
certain-
getting tricky.
like
You put
a
electrical tape
Sunday
on it so it
at,
won't
like,
splinter.
noon or something. Yeah.
No.
Or not.
Yeah, sure.
Or
No, you definitely don't.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, that law, luckily, is being done away with for the simple-minded folks
You can
out
still
there still
mouth
working.
fuck people on a certain day. Or is that still illegal? Mouth fucking. I don't know.
I don't
Doesn't
think.
know that.
I think oral copulation is that still a sin here? I know ass sex is still a sin in the South.
No,
like in a
well,
lot
that's
of
a
southern
form
states.
of sodomy, oral sodomy.
Yeah. Okay.
There's sodomy, which is anal, but there's oral sodomy, which is, I think it's probably still illegal in, where those great states that you guys live in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are doing God's work
man.
over there.
West of Waterford podcast says that's nothing in the Middle Eastern states. It's open season on women. You ain't wrong. Kids too, apparently.
Oh, I thought feminism, it's empowering to cover your whole face, everything but your eyes. It's empowering.
We're
I
stone
thought women are
cold
supposed to feel
feminists here.
empowered because Adidas
calling you out.
makes a hijab for fucking Muslims, and that's fucking, woman power.
Are you serious? They really do?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Kidding
my
me?
face. Are you serious? Hold on, I gotta
Yeah.
look this up.
And they show it like in action pictures for like soccer and all those sports.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No
All day I
fucking
dream about
way.
Sodomy.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
sure as hell do. They actually look kind of like samurai head scarves, like that you would wear in like a
It is
kendo
kind of badass
helmet.
looking.
Shut up, Robbie. It looks
Badass
comfortable. I'll
looking.
say that. I like this one
Yeah.
with the logo right on the side there. Is there anything about consumerism in the Quran? Is there anything
Well,
about
that's
like
the point. Isn't that the point?
they're bastardizing a religion?
Every company just hops onto this woke shit. Be like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. Here's our
Here's our
person,
Black
take this
Lives Matter
25
jumpsuit, and here's our Black Lives Matter Air Forces, and here's our equality shake. Buy all of it.
It's kind of like that. I was gonna say, take my 25% APR credit card. You're pre-approved, and we're gonna fucking take your life away from you. Like,
That's right.
yeah,
Yeah, that's insane, man. It's just there's just no depth that corporate.
Jews do the same thing.
Oh no.
What? Well, elaborate. You don't just say that and not elaborate. What do you mean? What did we get you in a fucking spot?
I mean, it's that. No, it's just like the hypocrisy. Like there's stuff in the Old Testament and where you're not supposed to like have false idols and stuff, but you're also not supposed to show graven images. And those graven images are of God and heaven and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
they still show it. They still like make money off of it. So,
Are we not constantly being
even if it is
subjected to the weird hypocrisy of religion on a regular basis? There's not a single religion in existence that doesn't directly contradict itself in some way.
Yeah, but Robbie, I was making a joke about feminism, how they say this is empowering to women to
Right,
wear
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this was a Christian garb, they wouldn't be saying it. Which Christian? There is certain sects of Christianity that have that, by the way, that wear something similar.
Yeah,
they're not empowering them. They're saying, yes, everyone else is gross, but if you're Muslim, don't say anything bad. It's like other things we don't say things we don't challenge.
Well, they are one of the only religions in existence that are still, actively beheading people that dissent from them and shit like that.
Yeah, throwing gay people off of buildings.
Not all Muslims. Got to clarify.
They also face a lot of persecution simply for being Muslim. They face a lot of persecution, so it's like over correcting or like going all in, like because they're Muslim, okay, we have to protect them. Because they're Jewish, we have to protect them. But if they're a certain form of Christianity where the woman has to wear a dress all the time, well, then we have to kind of look bad about that,
Dude,
then again, with that, you also have far right
up.
wingers that are defending it. What?
No, I'm just saying all these religions
I
fucking
couldn't hear
stink.
you.
All these religions stink, but they're Muslims.
Not
Yes,
mine.
they're.
Quit
Your
jumping
stuff's
into
not
each
mine.
other's sentences. I need you guys to be able to finish sentences.
I don't have a religion, so no.
This way sucks.
They all stink, dude. So not one is special because one, it's like one of the biggest religions, and we're supposed to they're persecuted from a governmental standpoint for sure, but they're all over the world. So don't convince me they're any more feminist than anyone else.
I'm not trying to do that.
Did I ever tell you guys about the chick I went to school with who, through her religion, she wasn't allowed, females actually. It's always funny to me that, females always seem to get, the shitty end of the stick when it comes to any type of religious practices. And so in her particular, she said it was still Christian, but didn't. I mean, the rules of her religion were just very absurd to me. I don't remember exactly what it was, but the girls in the family weren't allowed to cut their hair at all. So she had been growing her hair since she was born. And she would get these horrendous migraines and stuff all the time. She was always out of school and stuff like that because she's just constantly having migraines from all that weight pulling on her skull. And her parents would they wouldn't take medicines and things like that. They would try to pray their headaches away, and it sucked because you could tell in her, at least through her attitude and stuff like that, she's going to be one of those people that as soon as she hits 18, she's fucking gone. But watching that from the time we were in, primary school up to middle school and stuff like that, just constantly watching somebody have to be tortured over religion that they didn't even choose themselves. That's another thing too. It's these kids have this shit forced on them from an early age. It's just annoying because it really does confuse you growing up. It just adds more confusion to the human condition, which is just the opposite of what we really need.
Yeah, that's why religion should be a choice at 18. No one tells you anything about anything as far as religion goes. You become an adult a little bit, and they say, hey, here's some stories you want to read. If you want to believe one of them, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then you can start practicing it.
Don't hit them with, as soon as they're born, don't hit them with, hey, if you don't believe this, you're going to hell. And then condition them to be afraid until they're adults and shit.
Yeah, be in fear of their everyday.
Well, that's the whole point.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what we're fucking saying.
With
God.
Christianity.
Maybe have 10 drinks, not 15 next
agreeing.
week.
I know you're agreeing, but obviously that's the point. That's why we said it's the point.
Robbie is shooting up shit in between his toes. I know it, dude.
Yeah, that's the whole point of saying wait till you're 18, because that's the point. That's why there was a Hitler Youth. That's why there was a Boy Scouts. That's why there's a Girl Scouts. That's
right.
You can.
That's why it's not going to happen. I mean, it's a decent idea, Adam, but it's not going to happen.
Well, yeah, of course. I know it's
Eventually,
not going to happen.
It will.
A lot of things aren't going to happen, but I said we should. It's definitely not
Adam's
going to
never
happen.
find love in his life.
Yeah, none of this stuff we're
What are you
talking
gonna
about
do
is ever
about
going to happen.
Kyle
Nothing.
says,
I don't care.
What do we do about it?
Kyle says, I'm drunk too, Rabbi. Cheers.
Well, you're at my time, so what's your excuse, dog?
Oh, check this shit out. Hunter Biden calls Asians yellow in a text exchange with his cousin. Did you guys see the text exchange?
I saw it. Did
his cousin?
Did Bite Size see it?
This
Is he gone?
This
Left.
fucking scumbag like gets to just pick from like his cousin's hot friends and shit like that. Like if your dad's the president and you have billions of dollars and shit like that, this is just the shit that you get to do in your life. Let me go down and find it. All right, so in this text chain, this is him talking to his cousin. His cousin is texting him to basically offer him chicks that she knows for some event that they're doing or whatever. And right here it says, none of these women are... Oh, it starts out, she's a legend. None of these women are except for Diva, but Nicola and Diva and Ella and Lucy will all know quality girls who are like I am, distrusting and highly, highly wary of evil. I also have Denise, a German, 26 years old. And then Hunter replies, no to Lucy, I think. Okay, so fine, the cousin says. Do you want foreign or domestic? Hunter says, and you have to make the pitch directly. Oh, and then the cousin comes back after asking if he wants foreign or domestic. She says, I can't give you fucking Asian. Sorry, I'm not doing it. And then Hunter replies, domesticated foreigner is fine. And then she says, I'd give you Isabella, but she has kids and an NBA ex-husband. And then he replies, no yellow.
I know.
It's just such a damning, like, but it's, you just come to expect it from this fucking guy. He's the new Chet Hanks. He's that son that you just want to shut the fuck up and stay inside, but he just can't.
He's not the new Chet Hanks. Chet Hanks gets more press than these things do.
I don't know.
Being talked about. Why is this not on 60 Minutes? Why? I mean, why is it not on 60 Minutes?
How do you know that it hasn't been?
He's done. There's a narrative, dude.
Yeah, because Trump's kids are worse, apparently. That's why. So you can't, you can't go against that fucking narrative, even though, they have plenty of fucking horrible things that they've said,
and done.
We have to protect Biden because we have to let him finish this term so that then Kamala Harris can be the first woman president and person of color. It's all a fucking rigged game, dude. That's why you're reading this on New York Post, not New York Times.
It's definitely a something type of game.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if I call it rigged. I'd say it's something.
Yeah, dude.
But this is
they have their narrative, though.
But look at this. Like, it's just the whole family seems to be horse shit. Like, right here it says, this is a picture of them partying together, I guess, in 2018, where they're just like on drugs, clearly, in this room with weird lights. And it says,
I do want to hang out with him, though.
Well, it would probably be super fucking fun, but you would like have to do and see questionable shit. It says, meanwhile, Caroline Biden has her own troubled past. In December last year, she received no jail time after pleading guilty to a DUI in Pennsylvania. Of course not. Of course not. That's why these people are the way that they are. They've never had to suffer any kind of consequences for their actions and shit.
Yeah,
this is
malarkey,
ridiculous.
dude.
Oh, look at this. Caroline Biden also pleaded guilty in New York to petite larceny in 2018 after using a stolen credit card to purchase more than $110,000 worth of goods at an upscale Greenwich Village pharmacy.
Greenwich.
Greenwich?
Greenwich.
Greenwich?
Greenwich.
Why is there a W in there?
It's pronounced Greenwich.
Okay. In 2013, she was arrested after allegedly taking a swing at an NYPD officer. At officers who were called to her Tribeca apartment amid a dispute over unpaid rent. They're just all white trash, dude. This is what happens.
Totally.
You can't break certain people of certain habits, and this is just a really good example of that.
Pennsylvania trash, dude.
Yeah, dude. Degenerates always get worse with money. It never gets better. Which I love. I don't mind that one bit. I love that type of shit. I'm all about just, if you're gonna be loud and crazy, then just be loud and crazy. I don't really give a fuck. To me, I like that kind of shit. Just don't, infect my life with it.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but you can't be like, oh, my dad was vice president, so I can make.
Yeah, in their situation, you can't be doing that. It's just so bad. That big old fucking hunter hog that he's got. Let's see.
Crack hog.
Next up, we've got.
He really does look like.
Okay.
I know people have said this before, but he really does look like if Jordan Peterson wasn't a tool. Do you know who Jordan Peterson is?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a little bit, I guess. Isn't Jordan Peterson like much skinnier?
Well, he's Canadian and about a little bit older, I think, too. But
but they just have this like a certain features that are just so similar to them. I don't know.
Maybe.
I just want to say it.
Yeah.
Kyle says it's like Worcester, Mass is pronounced Wooster. Stupid ass English name cities. Yeah, I get you there. That's true.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of weird name shit down here.
Yeah.
Looks like Tokyo Olympics athletes warned not to use the 160,000 free condoms. Organizers say condoms are souvenirs to take home. Competitors must avoid unnecessary forms of contact. That's not going to happen.
Every condom ever
cheaply made. Is that it?
No,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
They're just saying, look, we're done with condoms. It's 2021. We know condoms don't do anything. They're not effective.
They're gag gifts now.
Yes,
Right,
take
Rick.
it home as a souvenir.
Rick.
Yes, right. What, you think I've changed my ways? Shut up, Robbie.
Yeah, come on. Condoms are a fool's game.
Yeah.
Come on.
I came out staunchly against condoms right after I made the announcement months ago.
Yeah.
I've always been a firm denier of condoms.
Too.
Oh, here's Robbie. Okay, Robbie's got to set it out there. Robbie's chumming the waters.
Robbie, you know where the Olympics being held, Robert?
Dude.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yes, of course they
I
look
was
tiny.
slow on that.
It's in fucking Japan.
I was retarded on that.
Such a big penis.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
for
they're
being
making
retarded.
they're not making any assumptions. They're saying, okay, well, this is what the condoms we always use, these micro condoms. So
I thought Robbie was chumming the waters, like being like, "Oh, my dick's way bigger than that." When the reality is like, I feel like Rabbi's dick looks
just
like
much
one of those.
smaller.
Rabbi's dick looks like one of those sick kids that you see like on one of those Ronald McDonald House ads. It's just got like a pro. What do they call those kids? Progeria kids. Just very sickly. Do you have a sickly dick, Robert?
No, it just curves heavily to the left.
Oh, okay, great. More political puns and shit.
You ain't black.
The organizers of the 2020 Olympics have repeatedly vowed to put on a safe and secure games during the coronavirus pandemic, but safe sex, or anything approaching intimacy for that matter, will be forbidden for the athletes competing in Tokyo. The International Olympic Committee this week repeated demands that residents of the Olympic Village must observe social distancing guidelines to prevent an outbreak of COVID-19, threatening rule breakers with a range of penalties, including fines, disqualification, or even deportation. Now, I know for a fact this shit isn't going to work. When I was growing up, like when I was like a teenager and shit like that, and I was doing flips and whatnot, I was in contact like with several, you have to go to gyms and stuff. So you're going to be in contact with several gymnasts and shit like that. And I've met several Olympic athletes who have all told me the same thing when it comes to being at the Olympics. When you're not training or getting ready to compete, all the athletes are just fucking one another, because you're talking about the Earth's peak humans. Like peak fit humans. So like all they want to do is smash their genitals together with other perfect humans in a way, if that makes sense to you.
No.
Well, that's what's happening. There's a whole lot of fucking going on in the Olympics.
Oh, for sure. You're just fueled up. You're jacked up, dude. There's loads being dropped.
Taking protein shits. Getting creatine shits.
Oh, those toilets definitely getting clogged up.
No, not in Japan, dude. The best toilets in the world made there.
That is true.
I saw one the other day that almost made my fucking, like, I made my heart stop. I was like, I know I'll never have enough money for this, but it was this turlet that wasn't necessarily quite a turlet. It was like this black box, and it just sits in the bathroom, and you walk in and you have this like touchpad screen that's on the wall, and you touch it and you can like set the heat that you want on the seat and like lighting effects, and then the bidet effects and stuff like that. And it's just like when it comes out of this little display thing, you hit it like you're getting ready to go take a shit or whatever. So you hit the activate button and it like opens up, and the turlet comes out from the bottom with like this mist and this fog, and there's these lights and shit. and it's pre-warmed for you, and it's like, it's just too much, man. It's just too much. It was like, I think it was like 20-something thousand.
Oh my god! All right,
that's ridiculous.
But I mean, some people can swing that shit, dude. Like Adam. Adam's trying to play coy.
That's right. Look at this. Check this out.
God, I hope you.
How much does your bidet cost, Adam?
You can get them for like $40 on the internet, Robert.
Oh, that's cheap. Like I've seen some that are like $180.
Probably we've talked.
They
about
range in
this
price
the other
from
day.
low to high, but they make the ones that we're talking about, that the ones that Adam have and the one that like I have at my house, it's just something that attaches to the turlet seat. Kyle, a turlet is a toilet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
West of Waterford Podcast says gold medal for herpes. Absolutely. Yeah, you know there's some germs being swapped around there.
Maybe.
I guess, yeah, there's really no point in getting too deep into the condom thing. The Japanese just don't want people fucking in real life, but it's okay for them to draw like rape scenes and like lolly porn and stuff like that. Adam, you're a big lolly guy, aren't you?
What's that?
Google it. LOLI porn.
I'm not googling lolly porn.
Dude, just Google
so they
it.
can track you.
Yeah, just Google it real quick.
No, I'm not googling.
Anyone at home, Google that in your face. Adam's already on like several lists. He's over here trying to be coy.
Bond.
Kyle says, "Eh." Yeah, he knows. Yeah, it's just too much. Oh fuck! All right,
Gee,
little
Bond.
tiny Japanese condoms. If someone gave me a condom, I'd spit in their face.
Fucking murder him.
Fucking have sex with them without the condom on. Oh fuck! So all right, next up here.
I like Trojan Magnums. Those are mine favorites.
Not familiar.
Any
Of course you
condom's
aren't.
not good.
You ain't black.
Anyway, so instead of doing a traditional baloney boy, I couldn't just pick one this week. So I've got just a couple of like short videos that I came across that I thought were really alarming and funny. The first one, I think, Rabbi, didn't you send this one, the video of Cenk Uyger saying the gamer word repeatedly?
Yes.
All right, so you guys
That
all
was
know, if you've been listening to Brass Tacks for any length of time, you know that we hate the Young Turks and anything that leans any direction politically, really. I mean, unless they're decent humans. I'm speaking for myself and the overall idea of the show, Robbie. We know your fucking politics. You make it very, very known every episode. All right, we get it. Where can we follow you?
You follow me at Twitter at Rabbi Red Eye.
He actually
to
did
get
it.
all the fucking juicy details of my politics.
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy smoothies. So this is I'm just gonna play this. This is a video that Rabbi sent of Cenk Uyger talking in I don't even know if this was during a program or if this was before they were live, but this is Cenk Uyger. Here you go.
No, this was during a program. Yeah, this was documented, archived. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
That's me using that word nigger. Except when I say it 6 more times in this recording.
Not a good look.
Never gonna happen. Not in my lifetime. I work too hard for them to catch me using the word nigger. Okay. No, I'm not talking about the niggers with no souls. I'm just talking about
This is back in 2007 when nobody ever thought they would have to pay for the things they said online.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
I need to
This was
find
back in 2007.
like what we're doing right now. Yeah.
Where you could say that really.
Hold on just a second. I'm trying to find my light switch thingy. It's so dark in my room now. The sun went down.
Wow, it is. Yeah. Looks like you're in Denver.
Shut up.
Why would it look like he's in Denver?
Because
It's
my
sunny out here
basement was
still.
dark. He was saying
It's
my
all
basement was dark.
Yeah.
Because it was always dark. It was
Yeah,
like
we were
you
trying to be
fucking in
edgy,
the
dude.
closet.
Those were our edge years.
Our edge years?
Yes,
Edge
this was
ears?
like
Edge ears?
that was our gestation period. So we're gestated, and then we came out of the womb.
Jesus Christ.
And now we
Watch
both
your
have
mouth.
lit Yeah, but now we both have lit areas.
We have lit
and
Instagrams.
We are born.
Watch your
now,
mouth.
so-
Jesus. This is fucking
What?
over the top.
What?
You're saying dirty words like jizzers.
Like what?
Who?
What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
What the fuck is wrong with him today?
I don't know what you said.
Did you have a stroke overnight?
God.
The goddamn ditchweed has got to his head, dude.
Yeah, you gotta quit smoking mids, dog. It's starting to take a toll on you. Here, let's get back to Jank.
Regular niggers. She's not the wrong kind of nigger. She's just the kind of nigger we call nigger.
It's just
You
so
think you're never gonna get in
uncomfortable.
trouble for that? You're quite wrong. You're in total trouble for it. And by the way, I still don't get the distinction, and I think he means nigger. Catch me.
Okay. Has anything happened as a result of this yet? Like, does he still have a fucking job?
No, I mean, yes, of course.
Oh, of course. He
his,
owns.
Yeah, that's his.
Exactly. He'll fire anybody else for anything. He'll fire. Yeah. He, of course, he's safe. This is his baby. It's called the Young Turks because he's Turkish, and the Young Turks were the people that committed fucking genocide against Armenians, and he used to be a fucking
Still holding a grudge about that,
denier
Rabbi?
of the Armenian genocide.
I like how Rabbi holds grudges for other countries and shit. I think Rabbi just needs something to hate.
Well, but it's odd to name
I
yourself
do.
the Young Turks because that implies like one thing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You ain't wrong. You're
So-
right.
Which was like the militant
Their
group
excuse,
when they
right?
kill all the Armenians.
Correct, but his excuse is a Young Turk is someone who is rebellious. So we're rebelling against the establishment and shit like that. That was the whole fucking brand that they were trying to build the entire time and everything. When really he's just, well, you know, not really much different from y'all. I mean, he just kind of like saying stuff that's edgy and everything, and you know, pushing the envelope and everything. But then he kind of goes a little too far.
No, he's
And
just
of course
he's another
gonna
blowhard. He's just a pompous
have-
guy who has a fucking show and whatnot. He just has a fucking fan base, and so he's got an inflated ego. And this guy's he's always been a turd. Like I've never heard him say anything likable or anything that I've been like, oh yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's just always been a fucking blowhard. Hello, Fonzie Lee. He says, how be the show today? The show be good. Thank you for joining us. Young Turks. I used to like whenever he and Alex Jones would get into it and stuff like that with their little like posses watching in the distance. Fucking edgelords, man.
Yeah, but now they're scrubbing like these videos. They're trying to find them in their, you know, archives and their libraries, and they're like getting rid of them or like setting them to private so you can't see them, because there's an assortment, a collage of shit like this. That
Yeah.
I don't even know how much time. Like it's like hours worth.
Well, that's
of
my
material
thing is like every
of
single
sewer stuff like this, and like talking to.
my thing is like it's every single person, whether they're in the public eye or not, has said or done something they're not proud of in the past. And we live in a day and age now where all of our dirty laundry can be brought back up to the surface. My thing is like no one's exempt from that. So why the fuck are we still wasting our time like cherry picking these people out of obscurity? It's like as soon as we get bored with one of them, we gotta hurry up and try to rush to find the next one. And the people that are doing it, they don't realize that they're just gonna eventually be on that same chopping block that they so willingly bring people to on a regular basis. That's all we're witnessing right now.
What if there was a program that would stop scrubbing from the internet?
Oh boy.
And it was like some
we go.
embedded TLC song.
I fucking know it. I was like, where's he going? This scrubbing going.
Oh, Fonzie Lee in the chat is intern Logan. What's up, intern Logan? How's it going, bud? Love you, bud. Are you still at work?
I think they're.
He said it's intern Logan in the
They might
chat.
be afraid of chasing waterfalls, Adam.
How do you think I knew, Adam? Jesus.
Oh, you listen to the rivers and the lakes, dude.
I don't. I just set fucking NBA or NFL sports stars' houses on fire when they slight me. Remember Lisa Left Eye Lopez did that shit?
So you creep?
She was the hot one, man. I wasn't super into any of the chicks in TLC except for Lisa Left Eye.
I would only do Left Eye probably.
Yeah, gone too soon, dude. Just like Aaliyah, gone too soon. Just insane talent. Logan says he's still at work.
I'd done it all.
West of Waterford podcast says Cenk will be protected for his views, his pro-genocidal bent, and his Al Jazeera money backing him.
Yeah, he's got like $24 fucking million from Katzenberg, huge Clinton donor.
Oh.
He did fucking fundraisers for his paying members to hire like great journalists, and when they raise like millions of dollars for that, they end up firing people. Yeah,
he's
man.
He's
like,
kind of got the retard haircut.
Cenk Uyger.
Like he's kind of got that, like, you know, just try to buzz it close to the scalp haircut. Like, you know,
There
don't.
you go. That's a great spray.
Yeah, like don't fuss with it too much. Just give me the low cut retard. That's what he comes in for.
Camel toe videos, dude.
No, he was not.
Robbie,
are you fucking with me?
Yes, he was. He was doing
had a
camel toe.
segment.
He was saying he did all sorts of segments like that, like guess this camel toe or something. I forgot exactly what
Yeah,
the name
that's what
of
it was. It was
was,
Guess
but
That
they
Camel
would
Toe.
like
Why? What?
look at girls. It was because they were like trying to be like Howard Stern or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
Who the
They're trying to
fuck?
make Howard
and
Stein.
then they accuse other people of being sexist. Yeah, they accuse
It's the
other
Young
people
Turks,
of being
Robin.
sexist and misogynist and all this shit. And
Pro-genocide,
here they
Robin.
were
Ooh.
on their fucking shit where you pay money. Hey, donate to us. Pay us money. You'll get this content. We're talking about camel toes. We're not like, it's not like images of women saying, hey, check out my camel toe. It's like, you know, not consensual. And then they post it on their shit and
Aw.
get traffic and clicks and all that shit. And then they accuse other people of doing stuff that they do. It's just pure fucking projection.
Oh shit! Speaking of camel toes,
Scared.
have you guys ever seen those fake camel toes that chicks buy?
There's no one that buys a fake camel.
Oh yes, they do. Yes, they
Why?
do. Hold on, let me find one real quick. To make their
Or is
pussies look fat, dude.
So, what?
They try. So it's like a panty liner thing. Hold on, let me see this real quick. It's like a
Did y'all ever
fake
smoke camel
silicone.
toes?
It's a oh my god. It's a fake camel toe that you place in your undies. I'm trying to find a decent one. I don't know what's going on. Like every site has like just really pixelated photos and shit for these articles.
Oh, dude.
I remember it was like there was an
Yeah.
article every 2
Deep state.
seconds about it a few years ago. Like I just kept seeing articles about fake camel toes. Here we go.
Yeah, I want to say
Here we go. This is
Kyle
perfect.
mentions Cenk. He says Cenk's also like he's always pro-union, but backpedaled when it came to his own company.
Yeah.
He's such a jabroni.
Oh,
That's
big
true.
fucking
He's such
surprise.
a fucking hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh
All
my
right.
god.
no.
So yeah, so check this out for your viewing pleasure at home here. This is a fake camel
This is
toe.
outrageous.
This is on Amazon right here. This is a camel toe panties realistic silicone cross-dresser transgendered underwear thingy. It's 46 bones and it makes you look like you got a fat puss.
I mean, this makes you look like you have fucking a scrotum almost. I mean,
That's what it
fucking-
looks like outside of the panties.
Yeah, Ew.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
You know what that thing is gonna smell like after 2 uses? It'd just be like fucking. You put a tuna fish in there, dude.
It doesn't even
middle
look
of
like a real vagina though. Like this shot right here, that does not look like any camel toe I've ever seen in my life. That looks like two balls bunched up. Like I'm wondering where the dick is.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a-
what I'm saying.
Looks like. Yeah.
Here's some other ones. This one looks a little
Looks
bit
like a
more.
bat wing.
Okay, we can't show some.
Look at this one. Look at this one.
Oh my god.
This is an Amazon ad.
Oh no, we're getting taken down.
$12.98. Men's hiding
my
gaff
God.
panty insert pads. So it makes you look like you've got a vagine. This what the fuck is going on, man?
Okay, see, that's like that's a men's hiding. stuff.
That should be called the veteran.
Butterfly appearance, female
That should be
fake
called the
genitals.
veteran.
There's different types. Look, there's different types.
Oh wow, this is pretty cool.
Oh my god, that one isn't quite as destroyed as the last one.
Yeah, that's all right.
There are so many different kinds.
This looks like an episode of Alien, dude.
If I was a chick, mine would be the first one.
I've seen these before.
Mine would
It's like-
definitely be the first one.
Underwater sea creatures. I'd go for that one.
Yeah, I don't like that one. That one looks too weird. I like
That's yeah.
that one.
Fine, but that's a predator looking one.
They look so real. How do you like for $13? I might buy one of these and just put it on the side of my computer case.
You totally should.
That's not a lot of money for a fake vagine. Hold on, let me read some comments real quick. West of Waterford Podcast says, "Ugh, looks like Kathy Griffin with a lip injection botch job." Yeah, these are very realistic looking vaginas. I didn't know they got this deep. I was familiar with the insertable ones and the panty liner ones. Never saw one of these. This is like taking it to a different fucking level. I was like, these are the ones that I've seen. I've seen this kind of shit. That's like a small indentation there. Just makes you look like you got that. But that's the thing is these are for like cross-dressers and they're saying for transgendered individuals. But I've seen chicks on social media and stuff like that using these fake puss lip things to make it look like they have a much more, I don't know, a bigger pussy. I don't know why you would want to look like you have a bigger pussy. And by bigger, I literally do mean size-wise. I'm not meaning like blown out or whatever. It's just very odd to see certain things like this being sold online.
You mean deeper?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's just very, very odd.
Deeper Chopra.
I think those would make good stocking stuffers, though. Aside from panty stuffers.
Hey now.
You're an all-star.
Stocking stuffers.
This last video that I have for the night. The reason I pulled this.
Oh, I thought you had some more on Jink.
No, not really. I don't like talking about them for too long. Like we all know he's a bag of shit. I just wanted to show him being a fuckboy. This next one, this is former Trump aide Aaron Burnett. Or wait, no, is the chick Aaron Burnett or is the guy?
No, Aaron Burnett. Yeah, it's the guy Aaron Burnett is the anchor on CNN.
How do you know that's a guy? How do you know his pronouns?
You don't know anything anymore.
You don't know his pronouns.
That guy.
That's not true.
That's a good point.
Did you ask him his pronouns?
We'll just call him.
Suck his
they.
cock. Show me how you suck a guy's cock.
He is Sam Nunberg. Samantha
left.
Nunberg.
Stage left.
Anyway, I pulled this clip because
Nordberg. OJ.
He's literally still
Sorry.
trying. I pulled this clip because this is something that's kind of near and dear to my heart. This is something I used to have to deal with a lot. So the title of this video is CNN's Aaron Burnett to former Trump aide. Talking to you, I have smelled alcohol on your breath. As most of you watching will know and listening will know, I used to be a horrendous alcoholic. And I drank myself almost to the point of death and had to undergo a very uncomfortable recovery process, which I've talked about ad nauseum on this program. But one of the things I used to deal with all the fucking time was at work, people would always approach me. And actually, I shouldn't say people in general. I should say like a few employees that were kind of, they knew that they could talk to me if they had a problem. Like we were a little bit closer than other employees. They would always come up and tell me they smelled alcohol in my breath. And it would always be during like really inopportune times when like some people were around or something like that. People I didn't want knowing would be around when they'd say this. And so it all came to a head one time and I realized like I had to come up with a different excuse. this is like the third or fourth time that the same employee had walked up and been like, hey, I just want to make sure you're doing okay today. Like, I smell alcohol on you, and like, you've been kind of angry today. Is everything all right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just a little hungover. My buddy had a birthday party, and like we celebrated at my house, so like we were all up drinking late and stuff like that. And the person I co-managed with from the office yells out, "That's like the 7th birthday party this week. How many friends do you have?" and shit like that. And everyone heard. And so it just sounded like I was a dirty drunk. But that's why I chose this video, because I feel exactly what this guy is feeling. I feel no remorse or no sympathy for this guy. I feel no like anything in any which way, but just seeing this guy undergo what I've gone through a million times, but on a national platform, or I guess a multinational platform, it's just, it makes me cringe inside. But here it is. Let me pop this over so the people at home can see. It's just very
Adam's
uncomfortable.
beating his dogs right now. Just saying.
He's doing something.
Okay, so let's see them.
So Sam, I have to ask you one other thing.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's an awkward question to ask, but I've interviewed you before. You're sitting very close to me.
Yes.
We talked earlier about what people in the White House were saying about you.
Yeah.
Talking about whether you were drinking or on drugs or whatever they had happened today.
Try the wine.
It's been a while.
Talking to you,
Yeah.
I have smelled alcohol breath.
Oh. Well, I have not had a drink.
Wait, hold on. Let me run that back. The video skipped a little bit. He already looks like he's in trouble.
Well, I have not had a drink.
You haven't had a drink, so that's
No.
not.
No.
So I just, because it is the talk out there, again, I know it's awkward. Let me just give you the question.
Well,
you can
do I
categorically answer
answer-
that. No, you haven't had a drink today?
My answer is no. I have not.
Anything else?
No.
No.
No. Besides my meds.
My meds.
Okay.
Antidepressants. Is that okay?
No, I'm just trying to understand.
Well, look. They
What
can say
happened today?
They can say whatever they want. I don't really care. Once again, they're pathetic. Their president has a 30.
Look at that fucking tie. Look at that horrendous tie.
Yeah, I don't like those swirly ties.
It looks like one of those cheap robes that you buy on Amazon, those cheap silk robes that they have that try to, like that dudes they buy to make them look like a pimp or whatever. Like 30 bones, you can get a robe that looks just like this guy's tie. But dude, I used to hate, like I would get so upset when people would ask me if I had been drinking or if people said they smelled alcohol on me. I used to get so fucking angry about that because to me, it just threw away the whole veneer of like, oh, it basically was like, oh, my sham's over, the jig's up, I've been caught. I'm not as smooth as I thought I was with this whole drinking thing.
You're being shamed.
Yeah, I just never had it.
On you for
I just
doing it.
never had it happen to this degree. The crazy thing is like the people. I still have people in my life that drink probably more than they should. That like that used to tell me I drank too much. Have you ever had that issue where like someone who's a worse addict than you is telling you need to get help?
Yes. Projection, yes. It exists.
Yeah, I'm sure that
What?
I'm not addicted to anything, so I can't really speak to that.
He's addicted to his own,
specifically,
his
since
own
I have no
mediocrity.
addictions.
3% of
What was that?
What was the rating number you guys released?
I don't know the exact number. It was in the 30s.
It was in the 30s. So whatever they want to say about me, that's fine.
All right,
Okay, so-
that's another thing. Like whether you're drinking or not is irrelevant. Like you could just automatically assume this dude's drinking if he goes straight to like approval numbers for the president and shit like that. Just completely ignoring.
He's got to move on, dude.
Yeah. What would have been great is if he would have like picked up his water bottle like Leahy and Trailer Park Boys and was like, "Yep, dude, this is 120 proof. I'm fucking wasted," and like spit in her face, and just walked off the stage.
No, just fucking lit a lighter, just fucking blew it in her face.
Just singed her fucking eyebrows off. That'd be awesome.
Just walked away.
Kyle says, I'm kind of a drunk, but I wait until at least 4 or 6 p.m. I couldn't drink earlier than that, unless I'm on vacation or some shit. My extended family likes to drink a lot too. Yeah, well, I mean, everyone likes to drink.
Of course, that's called happy hour.
Well, that's the thing is like everyone loves drinking, dude. Like I don't drink and I love drinking. That's the thing is like you got to know when you love it a little too much. Like me personally, I had to make that choice. Like, hey, do I keep drinking this much and like die in my 40s, or do I knock it off now and maybe die in my 50s? Because God knows like what the other shit I've done to myself is gonna do down the road.
Well, the earliest I'll drink is
10 a.m.
Like brunch when I have on Sundays my Bloody Mary. So that's the only time I drink that early.
Bloody Sunday.
Other than that, yeah, I'm with Kyle. It's like happy hour, 4 to 7, 4 to 6, somewhere around there.
Yeah. West of
It's fine.
Waterford podcast
Millions
says
of people do it.
West of Waterford podcast says I'm Irish, so my blood alcohol level is constantly swamped. Yeah, I feel you there. That's the thing. I'm half I'm Spanish and Irish and a bunch of other weird shit sprinkled in there too. But like I got all the drinking genes, like pretty much any genetics that would sway you towards the bottle. I got them.
Are those jeans looser or tighter? What kinds of
dude? If you
fabric?
that's the thing.
on that
Like
jean?
I love your cheesy jokes
carpenters.
and stuff, but like you can't use the same ones all the time. That's no good.
Have I done more jean jokes?
You've done Gene jokes. I think you actually the reason you did a Gene joke last week.
Are you sure?
And I'm pretty sure you did one the week before that.
Yeah, you did.
You've done it like 3 weeks in a row,
trying to
dude.
remember what it was. I do remember it.
Because normally I wouldn't call you out. I like those
yes,
jokes.
I remember something about jeans.
Okay.
Yeah, I bitch and I act like it's a big deal whenever I act like it's a big deal whenever Adam makes these dad jokes and stuff. But I really do love them. But I like if I hear a Gene joke 3 weeks in a row, I got to start doing some kind of quality control.
I guess.
West of Waterford podcast says, "Fuck yeah, Gene jokes."
What about a June?
Robbie, shut the fuck up, dude. God. Jesus Christ! A guy in the chat drops
anything.
a guy in the chat. You're doing it right now. A guy in the chat drops a fucking Chip Chipperson reference, and I gotta listen to fucking Robbie trying to sneak his little additions in here and there. Jesus Christ!
Because y'all always interrupting me. I gotta slip it in.
We're interrupting you. I will fucking kill you in Minecraft,
Kyle.
dude.
Here's someone that says in the chat. Kyle says, Bloody Mary is good for the hangover." There you go. I agree, Kyle.
Quit trying to obfuscate. Please like the stream if you want Rabbi to die in his sleep tonight.
Type 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Oh God. This is another thing. I've been noticing what giant flops we are recently, because right here at the hour and 43 minute mark, this is generally when we start slipping and sliding all over in flop sweat. We're grabbing at anything we can. Shut up, Kyle. Rabbi's not awesome. Don't you say that.
Yes. I love Kyle. Kyle's a good guy.
Kyle is a good guy. I really hope you
I don't
get
know if I'm
chlamydia.
awesome, but I'm a good guy.
Shut the fuck up, Rabbi.
I appreciate
I don't know if you're a
that,
good guy
Kyle.
either, but yeah, you're all right.
Brother.
None of us are good guys.
I'm good enough.
No one on this show, no one listening to this show, none of you are good people.
No.
We all stink deep down. Especially
I gotta
Adam.
take a piss, dude.
Cool, dude. I do too, actually. Do you have to piss, Rabbi?
No.
I don't care if you have to piss. We're fucking
He's
bringing it
just
in,
gonna
dog.
say- He has a fucking gallon bottle next to him. He's just fucking got a catheter hooked up or something.
No, he just doesn't
I got all
piss.
sorts of. I got water. Yeah, man.
From the waist down, Rabbi's in a kiddie pool just in his own piss. Or not, fuck me. Thank you all for joining us for another installment of the Brass Tacks Podcast. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you want to see us cover on the show, send all your suggestions to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Other than that, make sure you're following us on social media in case we decide to change show dates and times like we did today and last week. Check us out on Instagram at therealbrasstacks, Facebook is Brass Tacks Podcast. Other than that, I hope you all have a great Father's Day. I know that Adam and Rabbi won't. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and be
Jesus
cool.
Christ.
Have a nice week. You guys go ahead and plug whatever you want to plug. Fucking
It's nice
pussies.
to be important. More important to be nice. First Amendment, Fifth Amendment.
Great amendments. Great amendments. What's also great is to follow me on Twitter at Rabbi Redeye. How it sounds, how it's spelled. You're not retarded. It's at Rabbi Redeye. And free Julian Assange, free Palestine, or fuck your mother. Happy Father's Day.
Peace out, everybody.